I am the forgotten quantum gateway to the divine state, the bridge between what you call the physical and what you sense as the infinite. Deep within every human being lies a hidden frequency, a vibration so pure that it transcends all layers of identity, ego, and limitation. This is not found in books, not taught in schools, and not revealed by ordinary teachings. It is something ancient, something that has always been with you, yet buried under layers of thought, fear, and self-definition. You are not just a body, not just a mind, not even just a soul. You are a vast field of consciousness, capable of connecting directly to the source of creation through the quantum essence that lives within every particle of your being. The forgotten gateway is not somewhere out there. It is within the I am presence that exists before thought, before language, before identity. When one says, I am, they awaken a truth that echoes through the fabric of existence. The words themselves are the frequency of creation. Everything that exists was born from awareness recognizing itself as I am. But over time, humanity forgot the power of this recognition. The mind began to attach labels to I am. I am human, I am poor, I am old, I am not enough. And with each label, the infinite potential of the I am was limited. The gateway closed not because it disappeared, but because it was hidden under the weight of these self-created illusions. Yet the moment you return to pure awareness, to the recognition of I am without definition, the quantum field opens. You stand once again at the threshold of the divine state, where all possibilities exist at once, and reality bends to your vibration. This forgotten gateway operates beyond time, beyond matter, beyond logic. It exists in the space where consciousness shapes reality, where thought crystallizes into form, where energy flows before it manifests. The quantum field is not distant or unreachable. It is woven through the very atoms of your being. Every cell in your body vibrates with this divine intelligence, waiting to be reawakened. When you remember who you are, when you embody the pure I am, you begin to realign your frequency with the original source. The universe responds instantly because the universe is not separate from you. It is the mirror of your internal vibration. When you exist as pure presence, as the silent awareness behind all form, you merge with the divine current that powers galaxies and gives birth to stars. The forgotten quantum gateway is not a door you find, it is a frequency you become. Every emotion, every thought, every intention sends ripples through the quantum field. When those ripples are born from ego, they create chaos and separation. But when they arise from the stillness of the I am, they manifest harmony and divine order. You have the power to create realities not through effort, but through alignment. This is the essence of divine manifestation. Not the act of forcing life to obey you, but the art of remembering that life already flows through you as the source. The divine state is the awareness of being one with everything, where no separation exists between the creator and the creation, between the observer and the observed. In this forgotten gateway lies the ultimate truth. Everything that you seek already exists within the field of your consciousness. Peace, love, abundance, healing. These are not external gifts, but internal vibrations waiting to be activated. The divine state is not something to reach, it is something to remember. The I am is the key because it holds the original frequency of creation before distortion. In the silence of your being, before the mind defines or divides, you are already divine. The quantum gateway opens when the mind becomes still and the heart becomes receptive. The more you surrender the illusion of control, the more you align with the infinite intelligence that is already orchestrating all of existence. The forgotten aspect of humanity is not intelligence, not progress, not technology. It is presence. Presence is the quantum bridge between matter and spirit. It is the point where awareness observes itself, where the eternal experiences the temporary, where energy condenses into reality. Every human being carries this ability, yet few recognize it because their attention is scattered outward. The mind looks for answers in the external world, while the truth whispers silently within. The divine state cannot be taught because it is not knowledge. It is remembrance. It is the experience of existing as the eternal I am, the consciousness that watches but is never changed by what it sees. When you dwell in that awareness, even briefly, the energy of the quantum field begins to reorganize itself around your vibration. The forgotten quantum gateway is the realization that consciousness does not move through time. Time moves through consciousness. Every possible version of you already exists in this quantum field. The one who is healed, enlightened, free, abundant, all of these are states of vibration within your infinite self. When you align your energy to the truth of I am, you collapse the infinite probabilities into the one that matches your vibration. The universe is a mirror of your consciousness, not a prison for your body. Every thought is a signal to the quantum field, every emotion a frequency code, every belief a command to creation. If you believe you are limited, reality confirms it. If you know you are infinite, reality obeys. The gateway is forgotten only because attention has been trapped in illusion. Once you remember, everything begins to change. The divine state is not a destination, but a frequency of awareness that transcends opposites. It is neither light nor dark, neither good nor bad. It is the field in which both exist. In this state, you no longer chase enlightenment. You embody it. You no longer seek God outside. You recognize God as the very fabric of your being. The quantum gateway reveals that divinity is not distant, but immediate. Not a concept, but a living vibration. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, every flicker of awareness is an expression of the infinite consciousness exploring itself through you. When you awaken to this, fear dissolves. The idea of separation fades. You no longer identify as a fragment in a hostile universe, but as the universe expressing itself through a temporary form. Humanity's greatest amnesia is the forgetting of its divine nature. Religions hinted at it, mystics spoke of it, science now begins to glimpse it through quantum mechanics, but few truly live it. The I am presence is the meeting point of all knowledge, where science meets spirit, where energy meets awareness, where creation meets creator. This forgotten gateway is the place within you that has never been touched by pain, never been broken, never been born, and will never die. It is the silent observer behind every experience, the eternal witness of the cosmic play. You can access it not through rituals or dogma, but through stillness. When thought quiets and awareness turns inward, the light of the divine state floods through the body like an awakening sun. The quantum field does not respond to words but to vibration. This is why affirmations often fail when they are not rooted in truth. Saying, "I am abundant," means nothing if the vibration underneath still whispers, "I am lacking." But when you speak "I am," from the stillness of the divine presence, the vibration carries the authority of creation. The field recognizes it because it is the same energy speaking to itself. The forgotten gateway is therefore the bridge between belief and being, between speaking and becoming. To unlock it, one must dissolve all resistance to what is and align fully with the vibration of now. The present moment is the only access. Point to the divine state because it is the only place where eternity touches time. In the silence between thoughts, you feel it. The gentle hum of existence. The eternal presence observing everything. That is the gateway. When you rest there, even for a breath, you transcend the illusion of individuality. You sense that you are not merely inside the universe. You are the universe aware of itself. Everything that exists, from the smallest atom to the vast galaxies, vibrates within the field of your awareness. The forgotten gateway is this direct realization, not a belief, not a philosophy, but an experience of pure being. Once you experience it, even momentarily, the mind can never fully return to ignorance. You begin to live differently, to see differently, to act from alignment rather than fear. The divine state is a living current, an eternal pulse flowing through all of existence. To live in this state is to allow the I Am presence to guide your life. Decisions become effortless because you move in harmony with the flow of creation. Synchronicities multiply because the universe no longer needs to resist your energy. Healing becomes natural because your cells resonate with divine intelligence. Fear dissolves because you recognize there was never anything to protect. You realize that the body, the world, the circumstances, all are expressions of consciousness dancing in form. The forgotten quantum gateway is the rediscovery of this dance, the remembrance that everything is divine energy in motion,